Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So, right now it's currently March 17th at about 4:20 in the morning. Lazy. That's how old I am. Speaking of that, I'm recording this for March 18th because that's my birthday. I'm gonna try to take some time. I forgot I moved these buttons around. I'm going to take some time, try to enjoy some company with friends and whatnot. Uh, I think I'm planning to stream early that morning. It's going to kind of depend on what's going on. So I need to... There we go. That should help. I'm thinking I'm going to do a stream that morning, just stream some Metroid. But yeah, by the time this comes out on March 18th, it will be my birthday. So I hope everyone that's watching this is having a good day and also enjoys what they see. Now, this is not just an ordinary game of Super Metroid. In fact, this is a randomizer, so all the items are randomized. But I believe I left this... I believe the term is called headered. So this should still have the makings of the original, like, start and everything. And also, for those of you that are watching this, I apologize for the fact that the image is stretched. But I'm just enjoying this filling up the screen instead of its true original resolution. Now, I do have a couple things I need to admit. This is the random seed that I generated a long time ago, because I was going to be like, well, let me go generate a seed, and then I saw a couple files, and it had been so long since I had messed with those files. I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's just randomly just load it up and see what happens. Actually, I think I'm gonna put myself right here instead of over the actual image. Probably help if I was still playing the game. But yeah. So let's see what kind of madness this seed generates. Now, I will admit right off the bat, if there's not one particular item, because, how do I word this? So in Super Metroid randomizers, I don't know if it's changed at all, but it used to be, or at least for this particular randomizer, there's only 2 starts when it comes to doing randomizers. You either get Speed Booster or you get, I believe it's Screw Attack. And if you get Screw Attack, that means that you have to do a lot of things with Mach Ball. And Mach Ball I'm not that familiar with. So you either get a Speed Booster path, which to me is really easy, or you get the Screw Attack start, and then you have to use Mach Ball for everything, which is not as easy for me. It's not impossible, it's just I haven't done that sort of move in so long that I'm not even aware if I can still do that move without having to, like, consult guides on how to do that. The sad part is I think I remember how to do it, but I'm not entirely certain. That's the issue. Also, just for those that are watching, because I know there is a couple different places that people tend to watch these videos from. You either know me personally via IRL from, like, work or being friends over the years, or even just old... I don't know where my mind was going with that, but basically friends of friends. So, for those of you that came here via... Oh, it looks like I've got to learn mock ball now. So, for those of you that... Actually, wait. Can this? No, because these are... I need power bombs for this. So that does nothing to help me there. But for those of you that came from the server that I helped manage, Excess Kinevera, some of you, I'm not sure, actually enjoy my uploads, because I know you're mainly there for him. And why am I down here? But for those of you that do enjoy them, thank you. I do welcome you here as well. But for those of you that aren't aware, coming from that side of things, I just wanted to introduce and give a couple facts about me for those that are interested. So, more often than not, whenever XS has tech problems, usually I'm the one that's consulted for like helping him out with repairing stuff. Anything that's software or digital, he's brilliant. He knows what he's doing and how to figure that stuff out. But when it comes to the hardware side of stuff, like a component has broke, or he's trying to figure out how to modify and adapt something, that's all him. But I have, more often than not, attempted to essentially repair more than one thing for him. Or at least give him recommendations when it comes to trying to do some projects of his. It's been a while since we've tried to mess with stuff, but I know early on when it came to when he was starting his channel and everything, trying to help push his content and help push him forward. Like, in fact, that Super Nintendo that he shows off every now and then in streams, that was one I bought him when he hit a certain milestone for subscribers. Because I really wanted him to be able to engage and drive in his content and actually feel out the passion that he felt for streaming. What else? Because I'm trying to think of other things. Well, I'm also trying to do this, but at the same time I'm trying to, like, where could I go? What items could I find and grab and actually make it away from? I can check this really quick over here. Fun fact, one of my earliest memories of gaming is Super Metroid. In fact, I came across a weird phenomena with Super Metroid, and that's how the brain is kind of unreliable in some memories. Because the way I played Super Metroid for so long, and then ended up having a dry spell where I wasn't able to play it because the game that I had physically did not work anymore from playing it so long. My brother ended up going out to, I believe he went to a mall and tracked down, and this is right around the time where like stuff like EV Games and GameStop and stuff like that was starting to become popular. And at this point, Super Nintendo was like really old, so a lot of these places were not keeping up with that kind of stock. They were just like, yeah, that's it. You know, we're moving on from here. We're going to be doing XYZ, etc., somewhere else with, you know, the newer things. We're going to go to N64 and PS2s, DSs and Wiis and stuff like that. So he managed to find me a copy of Super Metroid. I believe he spent $60. And keep in mind, this is like 2006, 2008, so that was a good chunk of change to get this game for used. And when I replayed it, I realized that what I had remembered versus actually played were completely different. For some reason, I had this, like, I remember it clear as day frame of, like, the way I was playing the game, and just somehow was not lining up. And I later ended up attempting to find, because I think at some point around this time when I was trying to figure this out, this was like 2008, stuff like Newgrounds was really popular with like these flash games, and one of them was a lot of the It was like level generator, so it's like you create your own level and stuff like that, so it gave me the idea to use those sprites and try to recreate what I had in my head from Super Metroid. And I don't know if I still even have that file somewhere of what I created. But it was basically, I remember this big empty room with like these metal bars in certain corners and stuff like that, and it was just... There's nothing like that in Super Metroid. And this is way before ROM hacking and stuff was a thing, so... Yeah. Now, I'm not sure if what I'm going to be able to do, I can do. Because I don't have mock balls, so I can't necessarily. I believe that's only to fall down. Okay, so we got power bombs now. And I can't use them because I'm trapped. Oh, it sucks. I didn't save. Alright. I gotta reset. But I know power bombs are there, and I know I can get power bombs off of that, so... I love how I went to pause the game. Like, pause the recording. And it did not pause at all. So I'm pretty sure that that can opening up just blew the hell out of the mic. Alright. I've got to think, where can I go once I get Screw Attack? There's not going to be much down here that I can do. Nothing over there. I won't have more ball to be able to climb up. Or gravity suit to try to go that way. The biggest issue is Morph Ball. I need to find Morph Ball. Because a lot of places and a lot of things that I need to do is going to require Morph Ball. And I need to be careful not to get stuck without Morph Ball. Because that's the main issue right now, is a lot of different entrances and places that I need to go require Morph Ball. Like, if I wanted to go against the Bomb Guardian, I have to be able to Morph Ball down and Morph Ball out. Honestly, I never did check this one area over here, so... It is possible that... It is possible that there is something up there. Wouldn't be able to jump to it, but I would be able to make a mental note and be like, oh, okay, you know, there is this item over here. Which means I need to climb up and get those missiles so I can go over there. Can't do anything there, because I need a Morph Ball Bomb to do that. Now, to tell you the truth, when it came to generating the seed, I have no idea what I selected. So I could have honestly selected like stuff that's linear progression. But I don't think that's the case because I had the power bombs, but I had no way of seeing if I could activate them. And this isn't like Grime's randomizers where it's like you have to get the launcher before you can use the expansions. So I have no real clue as to whether or not certain things are set up, like damage runs, Normally I'm pretty good about damage runs. I will enable those, so... Only one real way to see? Honestly, if I can land it right, I should be able to check that beginning area there and see whether or not there's anything I can use there. I believe this is just a map room. Oh, I need that actually. It's also been a long while since I've played Super Metroid like this, so I'm having to literally dust off the cobwebs to figure out old habits, what I can do and what I can't do. Alright, so we got power bombs again. So we have that. I don't believe this goes further down. That's the other tough part when it comes to randomizers. You honestly need to remember where everything is at, like as if you're 100%ing, because nothing is off limits usually when it comes to randomizers, because any spot can get used. And depending on the randomizer, a lot of times certain things will be prevented due to logic. So it's like, if I need multiple bombs, it's obviously not going to put bombs behind a door that I need bombs for. Usually. So another power bomb expansion. Can't do anything that way. Honestly, with the way Screw Attack is, I might be able to... No, I can't jump up into that. And I can't check the missile door down there. I can't use the power bombs I have. So where could I go to find some things? Honestly, Brinstar would be the easiest place to check. Yeah, even if I could damage that with screw attack, I still need enough ball to go back that way. Yeah, we need to go to Brinstar. I will save along the way, but I'm not going to save up here. I'm going to save when I get down there. As long as I don't do anything stupid and get myself stuck. I will say though, for this randomizer, there's nothing special that I need to finish the game. I just have to be able to finish the game. So I just need to get whatever items I need to make it through the game. Which means I need to get the necessary items to be able to go defeat the bosses to defeat Mother Brain. Oh, and I got stuck. Because I can't get rid of everything in this room. Which means I am stuck yet again. Are you joking me right now? I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. We're back at the same part that we screwed up at, essentially. Now, in the interest of saving time for this recording, and for me, I'm gonna do a smart thing. We are making a save slot. So that way I don't have to worry about reloading every time I do something dumb here. Because I've already shown 2 for 2 that that's gonna happen. Now this should be the save room. I know this is the save room. There. Just hit the wrong button, why don't I? Alright, now the question is, where do I go and what do I do? Because I'm limited on the fact that I don't have more ball. At this point right now, I don't have any missiles. Honestly, opening this room is not a bad idea, because I can at least refill ammo. I just need to make sure I don't go up and get stuck. Had to think hard on what's left and what's right here. I don't mean like I don't remember what's over to the left, it's like what's over to the right, or sorry, to the right. I know what's on the right, I just don't know what's on the left. All that effort for a missile recharge, eh? Now here I should have some options to explore. Need to... Well, there's my morph ball. That's what I need. So now I can actually escape certain things. So now with morph ball, I can now go to... Actually, now I can see if this works properly. It does. I can also check for free down here and see... Oh, we got space jump. Okay, that's huge. It means a lot of areas that I would normally be trapped in, I now can get out for free. Wait, was that Varia suit or a space jump? I thought it was space jump. Yeah. So why aren't I? Yeah, space jump's not working. Like, I didn't turn it off or anything. I got it to work there for like a second, but I think that was more of a wall jump than anything. Yeah, so for some reason space jump doesn't work right now. Okay. But now that I have morph ball, I can go back to the beginning here and check a couple things. Okay, now space jump just works magically. While running. I can't activate it in a standstill, but I can activate it from a run. Yeah, because like right here. Should be working. Not working. I get into a full sprint and it'll work, because you guys just saw it. That is insane. Now, I don't know what's over here item-wise exactly involved, but I'm gonna go ahead and save. Keep hitting B. I'm gonna save. Let's see what happens. That's weird. Space jump doesn't want to work right. My only guess is I need high jump boots to make it work. Just a map room. I got stuck in a map room. Are you kidding me? I wonder what I can uncover from over here with this. Yeah, I need a specific item for that. There's a couple other places down here I can check. Now that I kind of understand how space jump here works. Again, still... Now it works. Okay, so I can sometimes get it to work while running. Good to know. I don't have super missiles, so there is no guarantee that if I go that super missile door that I will be able to escape. So I need to be careful of that. Need wave beam for that. Oh, I got instantly KO'd like that? Okay, well. Good thing we made a file, didn't we? Trying to figure out where I can go and what I can check out. The options are kind of limited, but not in a bad way. Really? Again? Okay. This game. Can't go down there anyway. Good to know. Alright. So I need somewhere to check ahead. Technically I know a way down, but I'd have to go back. Before I go down this way and get stuck, let's make another save slot. I'll take that. That's just save room. Randomly just stop space jumping, gotta love it. Damn it. What do we got over here? Another missile expansion. Okay. Alright, so I think I've explored what I can down here. Being the fact that I have power bombs, I can still go visit, like, I believe his name is Torizo. I can still go against the bomb guardian and see what he has. I can also explore a bit more now that I have Morph Ball, so I can go to where, like, the missile would be for the first time. Actually, now that I have Morph Ball, there's a lot of this I could explore. Including a save room. And I, for some reason, can't jump out of here. That shouldn't be a thing. Like, I'm managing to space jump, but not space jump out. I need to be safe with this. So. Let's see if I can do what I'm trying to do. Nope. I can do that. Alright. Can't remember, but I believe there's multiple items here. Yes, there is, so I got a reserve tank. Now let's hurry up, get some health so I can shut that alarm up. That's why I was afraid of that. Running to is one thing, but away is another. Come on, break free of the water tension, you. Whoa. Alright, space jump's a little tricky right now. Why isn't space jump working? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You know what? I don't need that one. Screw that. I'm so pissed about that. It's the fact that space jump doesn't work. Oh, but it works perfectly fine there. You... Oof. You know what? Now to pettiness, I'm getting that fucking item. Why that ability does not want to work properly right now beats me. Like, it works, but it works inconsistently. Yes, I am ignoring that open room. If you know this game, that doesn't really go anywhere that you can use. Oh, that opens up so much shit now. Also, I have no idea why I was allowed to escape that fight. I was totally expecting to have to fight Teresa. Damn it. Okay. Well, that's the first sign of good news is an energy tank. I'm gonna do something smart because I see myself possibly dying for it. Like that. Yep. What I'm gonna do is actually go get more health and stuff at the ship. Because I'm gonna need it to survive this. Seeing as Space Jump is working very inconsistently. Which I actually wonder now. I wonder if that will help me out now. Get a more consistent jump. Nope, that did not. That is not helping. I don't know what's causing it then. You know, weirdly enough, I think I understand why it's working some of the time, but not other times. So, if I'm correct, I think I know why it's not working and it is working. I can only use it if I'm holding dash. I can't just jump and use it. I have to hold dash and use it. That is weird. Well, I now have a stronger beam, so that should help me out at least. Alright, so we now have super missiles and regular missiles. Okay, all that BS is done. Thankfully. Actually, wait. Now that we have super missiles, we can actually explore a bit more of Brinstar. But I want to try to come at it from a different angle and see what I can find. Eh. I can come back for that. I ain't too worried about that. I should be able to go fight Kraid, actually. I can do that real quick. Hopefully with high jump boosts I can make this a lot more consistent. 3 should be enough. I'm getting more along the way. Okay, bad idea. Need to hurry up, get back. Another stupid idea incoming. Okay. Locked into a dumb situation. Can I survive? Yes, I can. There are enemies. I have a way of regenerating health. I have a way of regenerating health. I have a way of moving forward. Alright, dumb idea number 2, let's go. Yeah, there's not much of Norfair I can explore without Varia, so I need to go back and explore some more. Because right now I'm kind of stuck here. And I don't mean like stuck as in like I can't get out of here. I mean it as in like progression. Because I can't go to Ridley without Varia. I can't go to Meridia without gravity. I can't go, well, with Ridley I also need gravity. So yeah, okay. Kinda locked. Honestly, I'm thinking of where to go next, because a lot of wrecked ships should be open for me, and the rest of Brinstar should be open for me now that I have Speed Booster. So at the very least, what I'll do is I'll go to Brinstar, see what I'm missing from over there, and then head to Wreck Ship, because wreck ship would be the only other place I can go to with the current ability set. So either I'm missing something in Brinstar, which is more than likely, or I need to pull a Hail Mary in wreck ship and hope I find something. Because other than that, it's doing a damage run through Norfair, like trying to get to the speed booster place, where I was doing the damage check at the very beginning, where the ice beam upgrade would be. Because at this point, in all honesty, I just need Wave Beam, Gravity Suit, and Varia Suit. I really don't need any of the other abilities from this point on. Like, yeah, it sucks not having Morph Ball Bomb, but I have Power Bomb, so I can make it work. Yeah. I was thinking about the way I wanted to approach coming down here. Actually, I'm gonna go through the normal... Actually, no, because I can go backwards this way, so yeah, let's just do that. And then I can climb up to leave Brinstar if I don't find anything that I need. Because, I mean, I'm gonna have to do that if there's nothing in Brinstar for upgrades. Well, there's Varia Suit. Now I can do my damage runs and explore a bit more, which would be nice. Still need to find Wave Beam, though. Seeing as I have super missiles, I can go this way and check out what the upgrade would have been. Actually, I believe the exit is over here somewhere, actually. Yep, there it is. Damn, okay. Well, let's go face the boss and then find out what's behind there. Nothing. Okay. Alright, with this, I can go explore pretty much all of Brinstar now. Or, Brinstar, Norfair. And see if I can't find Wave Beam. I forget if there's anything down here for this. I thought it was just finding the bird and going up. I might be wrong here. Oh, energy recharge. Honestly, for some of the stuff that I want to do, I don't necessarily need wave beam for. I would like it because I could go get like Crocomire earlier, save myself from some of these doors. Like these gates actually. I'll take the energy tank. Not what I'm looking for, but I'm not against it either. And just in case of anything like getting stuck or so, I'm going to put the save slot right there. Because I should be able to escape from the right or the left, depending. I was just thinking about if I could actually move forward or not without certain abilities. There's Ice Beam, so I have that upgrade back. I still don't have Charge Beam. Charge Beam isn't necessary, but it is a good backup in case I run out of ammo. Because in a lot of fights, I can definitely use it. Not gonna lie, I know there's one of these where there's something below, so I'm like double checking because I'm paranoid. Yeah. Finding all the the expansions, but not the upgrades themselves. I don't know how to do that trick anymore. Alright, time to explore Rex ship and see if we have any luck over there. If not, I think I have a few tricks up my sleeve. I think I missed something. Hang on. We now have charge beam now. That's good. Alright, just in case this fight goes south for some reason. Put the save slot right there. Damn it. This is where not having bombs is annoying. Okay, thank you. Wave beam. Now I can make it through gates without having to worry. I still don't have Morph Ball Bomb or Gravity Suit. Really isn't a lot of places left to check, but I do have some ideas. Problem is, there's a large number of places to check left in, like, Meridia and Ridley. There's just not a lot of in-between to get there, though, that I can make work. That's kind of the standing issue. Because right now the main issue is if I don't have Gravity Suit, I can't go into Ridley. If I don't have the Gravity Suit, that means a large chunk of Meridia is cut off from me. Like, this has to be Gravity Suit, or I'm kind of at a bust here because I don't have a whole lot of other options to check. There is a spot or two, I think. But not much. I have an idea or two now. One of them involves me going back to Brinstar, though. At this point, Morphball bombs are not an issue. I need Gravity Suit so I can finish the game, because I need to go defeat Ridley, Dragon, and Mother Brain. That's it. And then that's literally it. Alright, now I'm really out of options. I do not know where to go. I think I got a few options, but I'm not sure how these are gonna go. I think my only option is to try to go to Meridia. There might be a few more places in Norfair, but yeah, screw it. We're going back to Norfair. Because right now the main thing that's stopping us is gravity. I'm gonna check one more thing. If I cannot make it this way, then I'm gonna call this run a DNF. Oh, been going for 2 hours now. It has not felt like it. Alright. Just trying to jump and move over is a pain here. Okay, so I can't do anything with Meridia. Trying to think if there's anywhere anything could be hiding that I may have missed or anything like that. Alright, well, that's it. I'm calling this one a DNF. So, yeah. Well, that sucks. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'm glad you guys enjoyed this attempt of mine to try to do this Super Metroid Randomizer. Hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, I will see you all in the next one. Take care now.